Tor and Odin were in the photo with a clicker. They might know how it works. I'm off the case, but I can still visit family.
Ora, muito bem, rapaziada. No último episódio nós ficámos sem o caso, apareceu aí uma divisão da polícia qualquer. Vamos ver o que é que vai acontecer por aqui hoje, mano. Temos que ir à Lorde de Idosos, mano. Centro de bem-estar. É, temos que entrar por aqui.
Hello?
Saga, it's Tor, your grandfather.
Por
About
favor.
time you were coming to visit, kiddo.
How did you know I was coming to see you?
Never mind that. We have bigger problems. Oh, fuck! Fuck you fucking hag! Fuck!
Shit. Something is off at that nursing home.
Só uma coisa nossa boa, não foi? Mais uma página do manuscrito. A história do lar de idosos Valhalla. Vamos ouvir.
Tor and Odin might know something about the clicker. With Wake out of reach, this is my best lead.
Pois eu acredito que seja. E agora vamos trocar aqui para o... alternar a realidade para o Alan Wake. Vamos ver o que é que ela anda a fazer. Está aí ele. Muito bem, aqui está o Alan Wake. Exatamente, temos que ir atrás do manuscrito ao apartamento. O apartamento eu acho que é este aqui atrás de nós. Já é este aqui. Oh caralho, até se abre logo o elevador para nós e tudo. Vamos lá ao apartamento da nossa ex-mulher, que com certeza lá... Com certeza ela não esperou por nós. Quem é que nos mandou para o inferno? 13 anos, não é? Mas por isso é que eu digo que ela é ex. Caralho, está diferente o apartamento. Oh caralho.
After Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, shock, the guilt, fear.
Ah, pensei que nós morremos, coitadinha.
I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals.
E eu disse que ela era a nossa ex, rapaziada.
I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. He still checks in, even after he moved out west.
Ok, pois é.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
Outro vídeo.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
Já não estava lá nada. Tudo bem, tivemos aqui umas... Aqui outra. Foda-se.
There was something
Ela ficou maluca.
in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for.
Realmente, pá. Pode-se até ficar maluco, não é?
There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot, put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
What? Eu entro aqui o jogo, mas eu queria dar uma volta aqui no apartamento ainda. Espera aí, eu já vim aqui. Esta merda. Temos aqui um computador. Dez anos. Peixe fora d'água. As trocas de mensagens. As mensagens que o gajo mandava. Filha da puta. O nosso quarto ainda está
I
trancado.
needed to get inside the manuscript. Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room.
As fotografias, mano. Então, temos que entrar lá dentro da televisão. Eu devia ter vindo ali primeiro, antes de ter vindo para este lado. Cara, que de barulhos, mano. Lá está aí na sua secretária, a sua máquina de escrever, mas agora tem ali um livro.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it. edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
Caralho, mano. Caralho. Este episódio foi bem curtinho, mano. Então, recuperamos o manuscrito, tentámos editá-lo. Supostamente o Scratch matou-nos, bro. Só assim. Mas é isso, espero que tenham gostado, não é? A gente vê-se por aí, rapaziada. Episódio curtinho. Mas é o que é. Vamos aí. Bora para o próximo.
Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript. The memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice.
Agora vamos ter que escrever aqui
Zane
para
had said we worked on Return together.
tentar fazer alguma coisa.
Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of initiation.
Estamos no ar again. Máscaras. Mas bem, agora está cheio de água. Olha o senhor Dora. Estamos nós. Oh caralho, parece que vai ser uma conversa daquelas.
I don't have time for this, so let's get over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these rules, endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky, you know. There are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you. And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You keep opening doors. Peeking in. Reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
I don't know what you're
Mas
talking
que
about.
é este gajo?
I have to go
Afinal.
now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our night springs was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wig.
Whatever you say.
Oh caralho, quem é este
Door, Zane. The masks were finally coming off.
gajo?
Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to waste. I couldn't get in. I was missing something.
Foda-se! Oh, não parece assim atrás, ó burro. Tu és parvo ou o quê? Que pariu. Para, bro, de me chamar, mano.
Here is the light at the end of the...
Foda-se.
That
Não está.
kept you close, Tom. Mutta on watch at the granny in the snow. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
I'm
Yeah.
happy to see me this time.
The master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom. Like you have put me. Sehän olisikin.
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite, and Yöten Yö is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear, that it's coming back to cinemas soon? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
Eu sabia.
I need to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, plan is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos you artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement. What you leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay. Thanks, Adi.
Outra vez, eu tenho que ir ao porão outra vez. Isto é o porão, não é? Mas desta vez não tivemos que dar uma volta tão grande. Acabámos outro episódio. Assim tão rápido também. Rapaziada, estes episódios estão a ser muito curtinhos, mano. Acho que juntámos estes dois, não é? Juntámos estes dois, definitivamente. Espero que tenham curtido, meus tropas. Forever, forever. E é isso, rapaziada. A gente vê-se por aí então. Desta é de vez. Aquele abraço, comentem, deem o like, façam essas coisas. Vamos embora, a gente vê-se, rapaziada. Estamos juntos, caralho.
Poisonous dark.